Hey friends, let's talk about job interviews in 2026, HR edition. What do job interviews look like these days? What should you wear? What questions will they ask you? Let's talk about it. If you're coming into my office for a job interview, if I've contacted you, whether it be via phone or email, don't respond back, what should I wear? That is a question for the first day of work, what should I wear? For the interview, you always need to come dressed to impress. You don't need to wear prom clothes and you don't need to wear a three-piece suit, but be prepared to wear your Sunday's best. Business casual, that's what I'm looking for. That means no ripped jeans, no stained clothes. Come like you're ready and you want this job. Let's talk about eye contact. When you're coming into this interview, have some confidence. Already know that if I contacted you and I have invited you to come to an interview, then that means your resume showed that you were a strong candidate. Come in with some confidence. Get rid of the insecurity. Rest assured that if you're there for a reason. Look at the person that's interviewing you right in the eye, smile at them and say, "It's nice to meet you." That's impressive. What am I going to ask you? The first question I'm going to ask you is, tell me a little bit about yourself. Come prepared to answer that. I don't want to know what you ate for dinner last night. I don't want to know what you did for fun over the weekend. I want to know answers that would make me feel even more confident that you're a strong candidate for this position. If you're applying for a receptionist position, I'm going to ask you what programs you have used in your reception duties previously. Are you familiar or proficient in Microsoft Excel or Word? Tell me what programs you have used. If you're applying for an accounting position, I'm going to ask you, are you familiar with QuickBooks or whatever programs that we are hiring you for? Make sure that you know what programs you have used and what your proficiency level is in using them. When you're applying for a job at my office, I want to know your personality. So I'm going to ask you questions like, tell me a time when you answered the phone and you had a difficult customer on the line. How did you handle that? What was your resolve? I don't want to know that you told that customer off. I want to know that the customer is always right. I want to know that you have the ability to be patient with people even when they're not so kind. I want to know that you are workable with teams even though your coworkers might not be the easiest to get along with. Are you teachable? Are you workable? Are you patient? Do you take direction? Job interviews require balance. They require a balance of confidence minus the arrogance. You need to be able to come in these interviews knowing who you are and what you're capable of doing, but still containing the ability to be teachable and workable and being able to intermingle with a team. During the job interview, we're asking you questions so that we can see if you're a good fit for our company. But at the end of the interview, we're going to ask you, do you have any questions for us? This is a great opportunity for you to come prepared and ask anything that you want to ask within the interview. Some of the examples of questions that would be good to ask: what is the date that you anticipate this position will start? Do you have a wage scale that you would like to pay for this position? When can I expect a call back letting me know if I've gotten this job? These are some great questions that you can finish up the interview with. Another thing that you can end with is, thank you so much for the opportunity to interview with you. It was great meeting you, and I hope to hear from you soon. After a long day of interviewing, what do I do and where do I go? I have staff frequently asking me this. So I frequently have staff ask me, where do you go at the end of the day? You work until 1:30. What does HR do after work? I'll tell you what. We hightail it to Dutch Bros. That's where I go. Sugar-free Rebel for me gets me through the rest of the day.